Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? It's been said that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, or does it?
I was feeling so bad. I asked my family doctor just what I had.
It's time to get a new prescription for your life. Get ready for your daily dose of Healthy Talk Radio, the show that's empowering your health. And now, here's America's health and lifestyle coach.
To show your health is your wealth. Thriving is more important than just surviving, and the only thing lost are those unwanted pounds. This is Healthy Talk Radio. Talk radio that helps you get well, stay well, and live well. Lines are open, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. What are you struggling with? Let's talk about it. This show is about helping you. Remember, if the body can get sick, potential. We all have potential. It can also get well. Lifestyle is the medicine. Because a lot of people are not living. I mean, I would say 99.9%. If you ask them the question, are you living your potential? Have you asked them? Have they really tapped into their... So the goal is to become the best version of yourself. They'll tell you no. And our health, it all starts with so much more inside of us. Because if you take so much more that we can do. Show me any successful person. We all have so much more that we can accomplish. That is so our potential really is about who we are. And our health is just a vehicle to get there. Somebody gets people get so fired up about health, and it's just that like almost becomes a hobby. I mean, there's a stigma in the medical world. If you're a clinical practitioner, is a gift. And we call what you do with your body is a gift of giving back. We have some people call them hypochondriacs, and that's like a that's why our choices every single day they really it's beyond that. It's not even a hypochondriac. So the choices we make every single day will determine the kind of health professional patient that we're going to have. They come in. They come into the office and they've got a million different things going on. Empower and equip you to get to the next level. If you haven't joined Healthy University, Healthy University because you have at the website. We've got an amazing community of people that want to live a healthier lifestyle, that help each other, encourage each other. It's not about and it's our tribe. It's our community. Healthy better choices today. You can go to the website, go to asarx.com, and you can find out about it. Plus our podcast, if you haven't jumped in, that's what it's all about. Go to our website, go to asarx.com. Every day, brand new content. And if you haven't got a free copy of my book, so if you haven't subscribed to the podcast, it's going like hotcakes. So we can encourage you. That's my goal. This offer to be able to help you. I'm a teacher by heart. If you go to myfreehealthbook.com, that's just my nature. We're giving you my book for free. I love to see people absolutely free. We're giving you the book for free and really get to that next level. Why? Because I want to help you. I really do. And I want to help 7 billion people on the planet. And we've got a global mission. Hi, Aaliyah. And it starts with one person at a time.
Yes, I have.
And regardless of who you are, what you're going through, everybody needs their health to live your potential, to be your best, to live and produce, to be the best for your family, the best for your business, the best for your calling, the best for your community, the best for your church. We need our health. Health is the vehicle to fulfill your purpose. Health is the vehicle. It's what we use to house this person, this spirit person that we are, our being. That's why we're called a human being. It's because your body's not handling. The question is, who are you being? Itself, even with diabetes and even with medication. That's the key. It just shows the state of your body help you become and how well it's handling blood sugar and insulin. And really tap into your potential. That's what should be a pretty good warning sign. So talking about your eating habits and what's holding us back, diabetes, which is one of the leading health challenges. I'm on what to do and what to eat. Completely eradicate diabetes. Why? Because it's a pretty big deal. Choices that cause diabetes is no joke, right? Misinformation, but it's one of those things that you really want to make sure, and all that can be reversed. With diabetes, all that can be transitioned. All that can be brought out 5 or 6 times a day. My opinion. Health is more whole person. It's not just the reason is because you got to keep a steady flow. A diagnosis is way beyond that. So diabetes kills more Americans than ever juice, which is not my favorite. Think about that. Diabetes is a killer. If you have cancer and heart disease, stay away from a lot of fruit. But what about diabetes? Because the fructose has been shown to really impact diabetes. The number of Americans who die from diabetes is much higher than previously believed. So according to a new study, so research based on federal government data you want to eat found that diabetes causes 12% of deaths in the United States, and that makes it the third leading cause of death. More on if you're going to do fruit, do the real fruit. And actually, there's only certain fruits after heart disease and cancer in the low glycemic category, like berries. That's a big deal. Another way of saying it is if diabetes were eliminated, those are really good. Some of your other sweeter fruits, as a disease process, the number of deaths would decline by 12%. Said the study lead author. Even things like the University of Pennsylvania, cantaloupe. There's only been one similar earlier research effort that was based on the data from 1980s to the early 90s. A small serving, and it showed that deaths attributable to diabetes amounted to about roughly 4% of total deaths. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, avocados. If you eat like that, then you're going to do really well. The new study came from the U.S. National Health. It needs. It's going to function much better.
And at the end of the day,
but from this, they know researchers have found Americans with diabetes have about a 90% higher
eating
death
the right
rate
way in the right consistency
than those without
with the right
diabetes.
foods.
They know
That's
that
how you beat
diabetes is also
but
the
your blood sugar's
underlying
dropping
cause
because your
of
body's
death.
just not handling.
Had been
Regardless of the medication.
underreported in the United
And
States.
it's
People
because of
hadn't
the
been
quality.
reporting
When
that.
you told me you
Doctors had
drink
not
orange
been
juice,
identifying that, so it was hard
first
to
thing in the
track
morning,
it
I
for a while.
understand that you got to get blood sugar up, and I get
Think
that.
about that. There's only one
But you could
underlying
switch
cause of
over
death
and have
on
an
a death
orange.
certificate.
It'd be more fiber.
But diabetes
in it,
is never listed because
in
it's
the
like
release
it's usually
of what it does to the blood sugar.
secondary.
So that's a better
right?
option.
So if it was cancer,
High
but they had
fiber
diabetes,
foods are really
or
good
if it's
too, but proteins
heart
and
disease,
fats are going to
but
be
they
your
had
friend with
diabetes.
diabetes.
Okay, because
it
it was never
hardly
listed. It was only the
affects
primary cause
blood
of
sugar
death.
levels at all. When you
So
do
the study co-authoring
proteins
this,
and the
Dr.
fats,
Andrew
and that's what
Stokes
keeps things steady
at Boston
throughout the
University
day. And that's
said,
what it's best to
when we
focus on those
monitor
kind of foods.
trends
So the balance
in
is
the health of
about 5 meals
populations,
a
we look
day,
at the mortality statistics.
about every 3.5 hours.
So what's interesting, he
is
says,
doing equal
the
amounts
number
of
of
lean protein
Americans
sources
with
like chicken,
diabetes
fish, beef, or
rose
eggs,
300%
low glycemic
between
carbohydrates in the form of
1980
fruits and
and
veggies,
2014.
but mostly
Okay?
veggies.
300%.
And then your healthy
It's
fats,
not 3%.
almonds, walnuts,
That's
cashews, avocados.
300%.
That game plan right
And
there
from
is
5.5
a
million
recipe
in
for
1980
success.
to
And that
22
game
million.
that game plan right there will really help
According
you
to the U.S. Center for
tackle
Disease Control and Prevention,
win
this is all from their data.
with where you need
So the
to go.
American life
That's
expectancy
the key.
has been growing at a slow rate
7272. That's
and
888-283
increased slightly in
7272. Give us a
recent
call.
years,
Go to the website.
but it
go to
hasn't been established statistically, but it's
AsaRx.com. If you haven't
fairly
visited there, you
likely
should.
that obesity
All
and
kinds of great
diabetes
information.
together
Plus,
are an
you can
important
join
factor
our podcast and subscribe to
for
that.
all of this.
Now, over 4 million people
But number 3 killer, can you believe
are
that?
suffering with a
Number
condition
3.
that many people,
all these
which
conditions.
I see a lot, hear about
It's an
a
epidemic.
lot, get emails about
And
a
the challenge
lot,
is we're not doing
get hit
enough
up on
about
social
it.
media about a lot.
To really take it
And
on.
it's
I mean,
anxiety.
diabetes is
And
a
it is a mental
massive,
condition that people are struggling with. About
massive health
4.3
threat.
million Americans.
So many people carry
With
it.
full-time
they don't even
jobs
know
have
it.
anxiety
So many people have
disorders.
been screened
Number
for it. They
represents
don't even know they have it.
3.7% of full-time workers.
So we got to do something
age
about
18
that.
and older
This is Asa
that
Rx
struggle
you're
with
listening
this.
to.
Now, the agency
Go to our
explained
website,
that people with anxiety
asarx.com.
experience
The Asa Rx
overwhelming
Experience
worry
name
and
of
fear.
a podcast. You've
However,
got to
the
subscribe
conditions
to
can be
that.
managed through
Brand
counseling
new show every
and medication.
single day.
People
Let's
with
get
anxiety
on the phones in just
have a hard
moment.
time gaining
But first, I'm
employment
going to go
and sometimes dealing with
into
certain situations.
Jamie from Denver, Colorado
They do
sent
that
us an
because it's hard
email.
for them
Says,
to
does
cope with
kidney
life.
stones ever
Researchers
cause stomach
analyzed
issues?
data from
Well, they
about
can
67,000
and cause
respondents
discomfort
age 12 and older who took
that
part
might
in the
appear
national
like
survey
it's a stomach ache or a
in
stomach
this, and they
issue
found the
of
rates
some
of
kind.
anxiety disorders were
But
even higher.
again, it's
among
always going
adults
to be
without full-time
referred to the
jobs.
kidneys. It's always going to be that
So overall,
main area.
5.7% of all American
And
adults
it can
13
feel
million
like it's in the
people had
stomach,
suffered
depending on
from
where
an
it's
anxiety
coming from the
disorder in the
ureter.
past year.
But where the
So
stone
it's
is,
a big deal. And the question is,
that
what do
can
you
be
do
very,
about
very
it?
painful.
When you have
And it can
anxiety,
refer
what do you
pain,
do?
called referred pain, where there's
Well,
pain
there's a
in one
couple
area,
things.
but
Number
it
one,
sends it
and
kind
this
of
is what I always go
the
back to,
feeling
your
of it goes
eating
to another area.
strategies
That
and your
happens too.
habits are going to be important.
So you can have that.
So anxiety comes down to a
With the
neurotransmitter, a
kidney
brain
stones.
chemical called GABA.
that
It's
definitely
gamma,
can play a role.
amino
But I would
butyric
focus
acid.
more than anything
And it is the
on building
one
up
brain chemical
and figuring
that
out
helps
what's
us to
causing
chill
the kidney
out.
stones. So
when GABA
remember,
levels
calcium
are low,
oxalate is usually the
anxiety
stone itself.
is high.
So
So
oxalic
when you
acid
can't
is where
wind
there's a
down,
breakdown. The
when
body
you're
doesn't
kinda
break down
stressed
oxalic
out,
acid.
it means
So
that
if
your
you,
GABA levels
there's
are
certain
low.
oxalic
You need to get
acid
those up.
foods. You've got a whole list of that
So
on
how
the
do
website.
you do that? It really comes down
Just
to
go to
diet more than
asarx.com.
anything.
I've got all kinds of articles on it.
Your dietary strategies and your
But the
dietary
oxalic acid is found in
principles are
dark
what
leafy
really
greens
matter.
big time. And I don't like saying that because
So I would first focus on a couple
so
things.
You have
Number
things
one
like kale and
is,
spinach. All of that
number
can,
one, make
can
sure
play a role, and you
that
need
you're
that
eating
in
the
your
right
daily
kind of foods.
routine.
And you go back to
So
the anti-inflammatory
if you don't
diet,
break
which
down
is
the
in my
oxalic
book, by the way,
acid,
you get my book for free right now.
enzymes
If you go to
you
the
can use
website,
to help break
we're
those
giving away
down.
a free copy,
And you can switch
hardback
over when
copy
it
of my
comes to
book.
certain
We
lettuce
just actually cover the
varieties
shipping
if you
cost.
don't like that.
But we
you can
pay
switch
for the
over
book. We give it to
to
you for free.
things like spring
So if you go to the
mix,
website, you get a
arugula.
free copy
They
of the book,
tend to not affect
we'll
oxalic
send it to you
acid
absolutely
levels
free. Or we'll
as much.
pay for the book.
So
you pay
that's a
for
great
shipping.
way to go, first and foremost.
So big deal, but we'll help you.
888-372-7272.
Regardless, anxiety,
283
it's about the right kind of foods.
7272.
One of
Visit
the
us
things are
online.
proteins.
Go to
Proteins,
asarx.com.
like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs.
Whatever you're
At
struggling
all of
with,
your
remember
meals
this. If the
will
body can
help
get
to
sick,
bring
you can
up
also
GABA
get well.
levels,
Lifestyle is the
stabilize that.
medicine
Plus, there are some things like
that you can
L-theanine,
choose each and every day. It comes
which
down
is
to the choices that
amino
you
acid that has been shown
every day. We'll be
to
right
raise
back.
GABA levels
We're Healthy Talk
in
Radio.
a lot of studies.
Hi,
We'll
it's
be right
Asa.
back.
Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to AsaRx.com and get your free book today.
To find out more, connect with On Call Radio online at InShapeNetwork.com. To find out more, connect with On Call Radio online at
Welcome back to the show,
InShapeNetwork.com.
888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Check us out on the web, go to
888-283-7272. That's
888-283.
And by the way, if you haven't got a free copy of our
What are you
book,
struggling with? Let's talk about it. Your health, your life.
This show is about
As a
you.
gift.
It's about taking you from where you are
you need to be with
in your current
health,
state of health
to
to
where
where
you
you
need
need
to
to
be.
be.
It's
about
helping
and
you
get a
live
free
your
copy
potential.
of my
That's what it's
hardback
about.
book.
It's that simple. We haven't scratched the surface
To be a
of where
blessing to you, to
of the
help
gifts
you
and
go to the
talents we
next
were
level
given
with your health.
Would you agree?
And
we
with
haven't
your life.
touched
Let's
and
kick
scraped the surface.
and
Hey,
go
you
to
want
Austin.
to
Hi,
live your
Austin.
potential. You want to live healthier, more energy, more vitality, and be able to really make an impact with your life, which you better,
like I
because
said,
you're
we
given
talk
so
a lot
much
about kidney health
then
here.
this show will help you.
And
That's what we're about.
with
And
kidney,
our products and
especially with
services
like
and everything
chronic
that we
kidney
do,
disease,
we're here for
there's a
you
couple
each and every
things.
day
Of
to
course,
help
what's
you
called the
support you and
renal
encourage you.
diet.
Hey,
And
that's
if
what
you
this
don't know
thing's
what that
all
is,
about.
I'm sure
Go to asarx.com.
your physician has told
and
you
you can
about
find
it.
out everything you
Your
need
nephrologist,
for hearing
if
the
you're
show,
working with one or your
finding
family
out what the
doctor,
podcast
internist.
is, the Asa Rx Experience.
But the renal diet's pretty
podcast
basic. You keep your
is on
protein
every day.
levels
Brand new content
fairly
every day.
low because
Nathan in Birmingham, Alabama, he says,
how
you drink
important
moderate amount of fluids,
is vitamin
'cause you do need
C
a
to
certain
a
amount, but
daily
you don't want too
diet?
much.
Well,
and then also
it's extremely important, and I don't think we get enough of it. What's interesting about vitamin C is it's in every cell in the body, yet it's the most depleted vitamin that we have. So it's water soluble, so it moves in and out really fast, unlike the fat soluble vitamins A, E, D, and K. So it's a water soluble vitamin, moves in the body and out fast. And we lose it fast. So the wear and tear of the body can happen.
People just kind of blow that off. It's
quite
a big
easily.
deal. You want to make sure you're eating
The
the
challenge
right kind of
comes.
foods. Now, some people blow that off, and
And
that's
something like this, the challenge comes
But as long as you're doing more
when the stress levels are high and when your
food,
nutrition is not that good. So a lot of people think they can just eat fast food and cruise along and get everything they need. Look, you're not going to get everything you need if your diet's not amazing.
Gonna work pretty
You
well.
got to do fruits and vegetables,
even no matter what it
multiple
is, 'cause
times
if you
throughout
get
the day.
fruits and vegetables,
Now you can cover it
and
a
you're
lot
staying
with
away
a
from
good
the
whole
processed
food
carbohydrates,
multivitamins, processed
that
sugars,
definitely
you're staying
can
away
help.
from all that.
So you can get
to a better
then
place
you're going to do
with a
pretty
whole
well.
food multivitamin.
Okay? It's
But
when you start eating
definitely
want to
make sure
because you can eat boxed foods and man-made
that
foods
you're eating
that
foods
are
in the
low
right
sodium,
manner,
but
in the
the
right
quality
way, in
is
the
just
right
not
style,
great.
the right method. I mean,
So you really
there's a
want to
whole
have the
strategy to
quality
it.
high.
So with vitamin C, you're
and
going to
make
get it in fruits
that
and
a
vegetables
priority.
mostly. I like dark
'Cause
leafy greens. I
otherwise,
think getting it from
you're
that
gonna get
source
into a
is
situation
really good.
where-
I also think supplementation's good, but a
Well,
buffered vitamin
like you're in
C
now,
is the
right?
best version
So our
of
choices that we make
And
over and over
buffered
again,
vitamin
people
C
think, well,
is
it's just genetics.
is,
Look, genetics
is
are
hard
like
to find,
maybe
but
10 to 15%.
again, if you need help,
at
let
the
us know.
most. It's our
But
lifestyle.
it's
If we
one of
do
those
this
deals where
stuff to
getting the right
ourselves,
amount
our
of
bodies
vitamins, if you're
age,
low
they're
in
gonna
C,
age. It's part of
you're low in the
life.
ability
You're
for the body to recover
ages.
from a
What
lot
it
of different
is.
areas. And vitamin C is used
But
in so many different
even when our body's aging on a regular
biochemical
basis,
processes in the body.
It's what we give
If you don't get enough
ourselves
of it,
that our body can rejuvenate.
it's a big
from.
deal.
Like
So
your own
even just
body's
one
only as
orange a
healthy
day
as the
gives
food you
you
can give it.
almost all the
right?
vitamin C
So
you
the food
need.
you
But
give
I
it is
think
what it
even
can
2
take
servings is better.
to make the raw
And even if you're under a lot of
materials
stress
for
or you're an
what it
athlete,
needs.
you're going to need more than that
The
for
choices are
recovery.
really
And that's
up
where
to us. That's what's so
supplementation
cool
can really
about it.
come in.
I like that.
Or
But
if you're
people get all
undergoing
offended.
treatment.
Oh, you're
now,
telling
the
me
one
that
thing
I
is
messed
you got
up
to
my
be
own
careful.
body?
Vitamin C.
Your choices definitely
Oncologists
didn't
are
make
not
it
big
better
fans.
if they were bad choices. It's about making
They're
good
just
choices.
not, because it
So
can
we have to
interfere
do
with some of
that.
the chemotherapies.
So yeah,
So
with
just make
kidney,
sure
you always want to make
if
sure
you're contemplating
you're
getting your
eating the
vitamin
right
C
kind of
levels
foods.
up,
Eat the renal
to talk to
diet
them
is the way
about
to go.
that
They've
and
really
make sure
built
it's not
that
going
thing
to
out
interfere with
well.
anything.
But just make sure that it's all
833-727-7272.
real
That's
whole foods. Like, don't just go get a bunch of low sodium
7272. Give us a
boxed
call or go to the
foods that's
website,
just junk.
asarx.com.
Don't do that.
Let's get on the phone with Tegan. Hi,
Real
Tegan.
Whole foods. It
I'm
makes
calling in
a
reference to my
difference.
father-in-law.
888-283-7272 is the number. Give us a call.
And he's
Or go to
currently
the
in the
website.
hospital. He had to have a feeding tube and a
Get
tracheotomy.
asarx.com. What about
he's
high
doing
blood
really
pressure?
well through prayer.
We don't talk enough
and
about high blood pressure.
They're
That's
going to try to take the
undiagnosed.
tracheotomy out.
See, that's the thing.
so that he
So many
can
people walk
go
around with things
home.
like
But I was
diabetes,
just wondering,
undiagnosed. Like
what
blood
would
sugar,
be
2
any
and 300,
suggestions as far as
undiagnosed.
something that would help him
And then you get
whenever he comes
diagnosed, you're like,
home,
oh
or
my goodness.
even
Like,
now, as far
I've
as
seen
food.
it so many times in clinical practice. You're like, like everybody does a double take on the blood test. Like I've seen
In a
multiple
situation
providers
like
we're
that,
all like, oh my goodness.
One of the things.
So
one of
how does
the
that even
key
happen? How does a
factors
person even function? And
is
people
going to
can
be
function
consistency.
totally well with high blood pressure.
And I say that
And
because
people can function totally well
when
with
he's gone through
diabetes
these kind of challenges,
and it not get treated all of
it
that
just depends on his level,
very, very real,
and what he's comfortable with, the kind of foods that he's
high
willing
blood
to
pressure
eat.
is often undiagnosed.
In a situation like that, you don't want to.
So half of people tested with the mobile clinics that are out there,
and the older a person is, the more set in the ways they are. Now there are a lot of people that are
unaware they had a
learning,
condition that's referred to as a silent killer. High blood pressure.
But I would start him out with maybe some smoothies,
killer, and it's also
and
called
the green
hypertension.
smoothies are
it puts
great.
extra strain on the heart and blood vessels.
You don't have to get a big
increases
juice man juicer. I do
the risk
think
of heart attack and stroke.
I like the
Vitamix.
It's one of my favorites.
The disorder rarely causes noticeable
symptoms. You could put the kitchen sink in there and blend
it up. The serious risk posed by the untreated high blood pressure is often misunderstood.
Blending is good.
The public
so you
needs
can
greater
put
awareness.
vegetables
and
fruits in there with a good organic protein
we don't
powder.
talk about it enough.
You can even put Greek yogurt in
I
there,
don't even
blend it
talk
all
about
up.
enough here.
And nut butters,
and I think we need to
make
tackle
a really good smoothie
because
that
the serious risk posed by untreated high blood pressure
for him
is misunderstood.
But getting some good quality nutrition in on a regular basis is what's going to help.
Hospitals, community centers, large cities,
and it's consistency. And with something like that, make sure the gut is going to be healthy. So probiotics are going to be really important. Enzymes are going to be really important for breaking down the foods.
We're at a very high risk.
Don't also forget about the immune system.
The journal
you do everything you can to build the immune system up. High levels of vitamin C have been helpful in situations like that.
A surprisingly large number,
depending on
if participants exhibited some type of
if they've got them on certain medications
or emergency,
then you want to look at
that's a big deal.
Something like
most people
zinc,
have blood pressure,
which can be beneficial.
As
well, vitamin B6 is good.
So many of the participants,
it's really good.
Unaware of their condition or simply
5-phosphate P5P, as they call it. It's a version of B6. They have several different kinds.
So with blood pressure,
versions,
just remember
that
is the natural ways to tackle that.
Really,
rebounding
the best one overall.
Really great.
It's hard to find.
So jumping up and down on a rebounder on a regular basis.
But if you need help with that, you just let us
really
know.
help.
But that's your strategy.
And then
water
basis
intake
can help
that.
stabilize high blood pressure. There's tons of studies.
I'd be a big fan of getting a certain type of amino acid
tremendously when it comes to that.
So there's a lot of different kinds, but there's certain types of amino acids
to do it.
that
Now,
the other thing
water
every day
look at
that would help stabilize his body chemistry,
and
would stabilize his lean muscle
acids mixed with a green tea
extract, and really help recovery on a daily basis. Because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is recovery.
And when you increase the NO2,
it's recovering from the exercise that you do. It's recovering from the life situation that you do.
I would look at ways
that's what's going to help tremendously here. All right, keep me posted up on how he's doing. 888-283-7272. That's 888. We have a product, 283-7272. Give us a call or go to the website. Go to asarx.com.
We'll come back.
If you haven't signed up for the podcast, hey,
see you on the phones. I'll get right to you.
It's awesome. We put up brand new shows every day.
This content is brought to you by our good friends at Liberty Health Share, the absolute best alternative to traditional health insurance. This content is brought to you by Liberty Health Share at Liberty Health Share, the absolute best alternative to traditional health insurance. Visit Liberty Health Share at libertyhealthshare.org.
To find out more, visit the show online, InShapeNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the show, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283.
To find out more, visit the show online,
InShapeNetwork.com. Go to AsaRx.com. Check it out. We're here to help you live your potential, because we all have potential. And you're never going to tap into it. Your purpose, your gifts, your callings, your talents, your abilities. Becoming the best version of you is all about the choices that we make every single day. This show is about helping you.
So glad you're with us.
To help you, to grow, to become better. We want to help
glad
you
you're
get
with us.
to the next
Glad
level
you're tuning
of health.
in.
And
this is the Asa Rx Experience.
So at home walks can help those with clogged leg arteries stay mobile. As you hear me talk about this, mobility is the key. Remember, as you age, and if this is not for you, maybe this is for a family member, a mom or dad that's aging. As you age, there's two things you need to focus on, all right? Serious. This is a big deal. People don't think about it. Two things you need to focus on as you age. Number one, you need to focus on eating more.
I just wondered if...
Did you hear what I said? Eating more. No, you're not going to get fat. No, you're not going to gain weight. You got to focus on eating more when you don't want to eat, because your body can only make new cells and new tissue based on the food you give it. So if you're not giving it but one meal a day because you're getting tired and you're getting older and you're saying, I'm just not hungry, then you're setting yourself up to age and deteriorate rapidly. Cool question too, man.
Because your body's not getting the nutrition that it needs. It can't
when somebody's been
make
addicted
cells
to
out of
whatever,
thin air. It's got to have raw materials to be able to do so. Why do you think
I know there's different ways.
Someone
of
that gets
at
older
it
before they get close to dying,
to say
the doctors are trying to get everybody in the family to get them to eat. What they call that is when they stop eating, it's called failure to thrive.
You are in a place
and
where
when they get into that place,
you're ready
failure
to do
thrive,
whatever it takes. Because I think it takes something special to be there.
It's kind of
mentally.
like the clock's ticking at
and
that
it has to come down from
they know the person's giving up.
To
the
to
thing
really
is, you
want
can't give
that.
up.
So I think it's really cool
Second
that you're
thing
in
is,
that
so
place.
number
You're like,
one,
man, what
you
do I
gotta
have
eat
to do to
more
get started?
than you want to
Where
eat.
do I
Number
need to start?
two,
what's my foundation?
You gotta
How
stay
do I
mobile.
get this thing going?
Mobility is the key.
When you're mentally there,
and if you're not
it's the
willing to do
easiest way.
things to
it's
stay
the
mobile,
best
to
person
exercise
work
when you
with, like
hurt
from a-
and you ache,
from a
if
physician's
you're not willing to
perspective or
go when you're
provider
tired and
perspective.
push yourself to
It
do
really
more,
is.
to be
Because
more, and to
all-
have more.
it's
If you're
like
not
wind
willing
you
to
up
have the
and let you
mindset
go,
to
man.
do that, you're
It's
not
cool.
going
So
to live a high quality
here's
of life.
the deal. The
These two
detox,
things
we have
are
a-
really,
we
really
have a
important if you want
reset that we
to make a
use.
difference. Now,
And all of our
that being
providers
said,
use it,
clogged
and
leg
it helps to
arteries are a
really
big
get the
deal.
body
The amount of
jump-started.
sitting
It
that we
clears
do
out
now, we sit at
all the
work,
basics
we
with
sit
the
at home,
inflammation
we
at a
sit on the
very high
planes,
level
we
and-
sit on the
and
buses,
balances
we
everything out.
sit.
And that's a good
We
place
sit all
to
day,
start.
right?
If you need help, just get in touch with our office. We can help you. But
And I really think it's
that's your
causing
game plan, okay?
a
Because you've
lot
got to
of
cut the
issues
inflammation out.
health-wise with people.
And there's certain
that
foods
they don't
that
even
will help
realize
with
it.
that.
They don't
and
even
this is
know.
a very, very deep
So
level.
clogged leg
And there's
arteries are a
certain
big
ones
deal. It's
that
called
won't. There's certain
peripheral
ones that can actually
artery
make it worse.
disease,
And
or
these some health
PAD,
foods can actually
and
make
it can
worse,
cause
or
pain
deemed
and
health
fatigue
foods.
while walking. Well,
So
it
you
often
really need
limits
a strategy
mobility,
based on what your
which is
body
crucial
needs.
for
And then body
independent living.
chemistry is really
doing daily
important.
tasks and
The whole
socializing.
blind nutrition day is
Patients should
over. Like,
understand that
day
home-based
is so
exercise
over.
can help
You
prevent
have to
mobility
be
loss, and
specialized
healthcare
in what you
providers
do, meaning
should
that there has to
recognize
be
that this
blood
kind of
tests,
exercise can be
specialized
beneficial
nutritional tests
for their
testing
patients
done to figure
with
out what your
peripheral artery
nutritional
disease. And
deficiencies
study
are, what
lead
your
author
body needs,
Dr.
what it
Mary
doesn't need.
McDermott,
There's certain
who's
things
a
your body doesn't
professor of
need.
Northwest University
And so we have to
Feinberg
figure out
School
what
of
that
Medicine in
is.
Chicago says
And
that
come up with a
research
good
has
game
shown
plan
that
around
supervised
it. So
treadmill workouts
that's first and
improve
foremost.
walking
Gotta be
ability
done.
among people
Really,
with
I mean, I
peripheral
would
artery
encourage
disease.
you,
Most insurers don't pay for
you're
the
on
therapy.
this journey. Because I mean, your physicians
Also,
are
they
taking
said
care of you.
it can be
I
difficult
get
in patients
that,
to
and
make
you've got
regular
probably,
trips to an exercise
several of
facility.
them in different areas.
They added, but the
that
study
are walking with you, but somebody
included
has to do your
194
personalized
patients
nutrition. And it
with
needs to
peripheral
be,
artery
in
disease,
my
age
opinion, it
65
needs
and
to be
older,
provider guided. Like
and
there needs to be
which
a
was
doctor
interesting.
involved. That's what they do.
So
because you
the
want
bigger
someone
picture
highly
here
educated that's very, very
is whether you have PAD
versed in it,
or not.
and
One of the
that's
things
what they
we
do.
know that helps with peripheral artery disease, which has not been so
It's a big key.
celebrated in the
Personalized
past
nutrition
in
is-
medical research,
is where it's at. But that's
is
your game
moving.
plan, and then don't
like
forget
getting the body
exercise.
moving. You can't
And I will
beat
tell
exercise.
you that personal development's very important.
And it's the toughest
People
thing.
leave
I
this
can get
out.
somebody. I'm serious.
So my challenge to you
we have
is,
a
are you
coaching
reading?
system
Okay, are you becoming better?
at our company called Potential.
Are you
And
reading something
our
every
potential
single day?
providers
15
or
minutes is
lifestyle
the minimum
providers,
for
right?
reading. 30 minutes will be
And
even
I'll
better.
tell you, if you ask
But are
us
you doing
when we have our
something
team
to create
meetings
personal
and
development for yourself
and
every
with
day,
the
no matter
providers,
what?
when you ask this question, it is
Because
number
if you're
one,
not, you're
numero
either getting
uno
better, or you're getting worse.
of
You're
what the
living
biggest
or you're
challenges
dying.
are.
You're
It
growing or
is,
you're
beyond a
decaying.
shadow of a doubt,
So your
the
personal
biggest
development's gonna be
challenge for
important.
anyone
All right, that's as important as eating broccoli.
is
So if you're not
getting
working
people
on
to
yourself,
exercise. It is. I can get somebody to eat
then
baked chicken
you're
and
just
not eat fried
working.
chicken. They're like, oh, yeah,
Just
doc,
bottom
sure.
line. So
I'll
I
do
would
that.
start there, man.
That's easy.
Okay, you really
I
got
can get someone to put down the French fries.
We'll give it to you for free.
and the potato
Just go to
chips
my website,
and
go to
eat broccoli.
go to asarx.com.
That's it. I mean,
You'll
I
see
can do
the
that.
offer there.
Definitely.
And get
I
your
can do
free
that.
book.
But
Get
man,
it sent to you.
you start telling
just
somebody
cover
to
the
walk
shipping,
15 minutes a day or
and
get on
we'll
a
get it-
bike
We'll get that thing
or
sent
go
right
hit
over
the
to you,
weights
okay?
or do resistance
But we want to see you
exercise,
do well.
man,
I want to
it's
see you
a
do
whole
well. I
different
want to see you
animal.
thrive, man. I
When
want
you
to
start doing that,
really, really
the
do well.
whining and the complaining and the,
know how
oh my
it's
goodness,
going.
and
I want you to keep me
my
posted,
knee
okay?
and my shoulder and my
888
toe.
7272.
You don't
That's
understand, Doc? My big toe. It just hurts.
7272
Like, I
lines are
can't.
open.
My
Give
little
us a
pinky
call.
toe. Man, I've got
Go to
this
the website. Go to
pinch in my side,
asarx.com.
and
And if you haven't
it's like
subscribed to the podcast, the Asa Rx Experience,
Just get
we
started.
put up content
Key
every
is just to get
day,
started.
7
Do
days a week.
something.
So
But
whether
the
it's an
mobility
interview with a celebrity
is
or
the
a
key, and you
sports
wanna
figure
maintain
or a
that,
physician,
You're
or
going to have
some
to get
health
the body moving
leader,
on a regular basis.
or
Okay?
even
That's
I'm
just
doing
the
a lot of
absolute key.
pastors now.
888-283-7272 833-7272. That's 888-283
mental aspect of
7272. Give us a call or go to the website.
Stirring up some great conversations.
All that is going to get on the phone with Terry. Hi, Terry.
I have a
10 surprising reasons you might be waking up in the middle of the night to pee. You ever thought about that? Like, why do you get up to pee? A lot of people say, well, I'm just getting older. Or I'm a guy and my prostate's swelling. Well, it could be a little bit more than that. So let's look at all the reasons why you're getting up to pee, because women don't have a prostate, but they're getting up to pee. So what's up with that? All right, number one, the 10 common reasons of what we call nocturia.
A lot of times, Terry, what that happens with what you're describing, a lot of times it's coming from the lower back.
Sleep apnea.
So believe it or not, the nerves that come out of the lower back go down the leg and into the feet and control the muscles,
make vigorous efforts to breathe
really
against closed
determine
airway.
the quality of what's going on in your walking ability.
And it pulls out a hormone called atrial
the body's ability for nerves to work in the most effective manner,
which increases
your
really at
that
production.
point you want to get
Number two,
I would get your lower back evaluated.
During the day,
sounds kind of weird, like
in the legs
why
due
do I
to
need
gravity,
to get the lower back evaluated?
And the heart's
that's where the nerves come from.
To pump it
normally.
normally.
A lot of times people get focused on the fluid without influence of gravity re-enters the bloodstream and
causes an
hurts,
increase in urine production.
But
so
see, a lot you've got to go back to the root cause.
Another one is diabetes.
Many times
elevated levels
getting
of glucose
down
in the kidneys at night
and looking at
draw more fluid into the urine.
It definitely has to
increase
do
urine formation and
with
creating a disturbing nighttime urination.
And
increased age. So increased age has been associated with decreased bladder capacity.
History. A lot of times I would get that looked at now.
Well as a tendency
chiropractic physician's a really good person to do that. Neurologists can look at it too.
So late night ingestion of either of these
field that's emerged
that ruins your sleep. So cut down on the caffeine after about 8 o'clock.
It's really strong because already that profession has some of the deep level neurology as part of its
listen to Asa Rx, by the way. Go to asarx.com, check it out.
You start adding in
late
the
night
higher
ingestion
level
of either
neurology
of
with that,
these
plus the ability to correct it non-surgically, and they're just like a force to be reckoned with.
Medications,
I would look for a chiropractic-based neurologist.
If doctor's got you on several medications,
board certified and all that jazz. They can really, in a situation like this,
every single day, and
be able to help you
decrease medications tremendously.
Get you the help that you need, and really be able to get in and focus on that area and give you some great answers. I think that's probably the better way to go. Now, from a nutritional perspective,
Parkinson's and
you can look at things like vitamin B5 and
B6.
These are the B vitamins that deplete themselves really easily.
Nervous system.
And once they get depleted, of course,
the nervous system
it's quite a challenge all the way around. I would look at that,
and it results in severe bladder dysfunction.
Because until that gets situated and handled,
chronic or recurrent urinary tract infections,
it's going to be an issue.
So nocturia can result from
you want to make sure that that is in place more than anything else. And I think
associated symptoms can include burning,
888-283-7272. That's 888
and excessive fluid intake. Some folks
7272. Give us a call or go to the website. Go to asarx.com. If you have not,
get all your fluid
signed up and subscribed for the podcast, you need to. All right,
especially
if
you're over age 65.
Go to iTunes, Stitcher, Pandora.
You need to get your liquid in.
Any of your favorites, SoundCloud,
any of those
body
outlets
weight in
that
you can think of. We're there.
If you weigh
okay,
200 pounds, you need 100 ounces a day.
Look up the Asa Rx Experience. We post every day, brand new content every single day.
Set
right at your fingertips. You missing something on the show, you'll catch it at the podcast. So I tell everyone,
don't let yourself get
subscribe to the podcast,
especially with your kidneys.
Because we put content out every single day that will help you and encourage you and equip you.
Dehydration,
give you the strategies that you need to really live your potential. And that's what this thing is about. You know that, right?
For the kidneys,
this is not just about how to avoid cancer. This is about living your potential.
With that.
It's about highest quality of life you can have for as long as you can. Quality matters. Your ability to have a good quality of life,
obesity,
really matters.
Obesity has been
so the choices that you make every single day, that's what's going to make the bigger impact.
So many people, especially
more than anything. And I want to see that for you.
Got to get the waistline down.
I don't want to see you struggle.
Your waistline is your lifeline.
I don't want to see you barely make it. I want to see you really thrive and do well.
Like you got to
be excited about it and not be stuck.
I work out all the time.
There's nothing worse than feeling stuck.
So many athletes and athletic coaches,
great. I want to see you live well. I want to see you excited about Florida State.
But the joke is, if you don't have
the way God
abs,
designed
you're not
you
even close to being an athlete.
Because
I used to
laugh
at that.
You were designed to live an amazing life.
I see so many overweight guys that
and if you live below that,
the older I've gotten,
if you're not living your potential, if you're not
reaching
that
fitness world, and really the more I see,
then there's challenges. And I want to see you rise above that.
You start to see
because you can.
Because the waistline
e-cigarette users
goes down. I mean, it's a direct.
They're saying 1 in 14
so get your
e-cigarette users have tried dipping.
Whatever it takes.
So 1/4 of the U.S. teen e-cigarette users have experimented with dripping.
Really, you'll see
dripping is what they call
all the way around the body.
It's a new vaping method that produces thicker clouds of vapor.
So nighttime urination.
Regular electronic cigarettes produce inhalable vapor that gradually draw liquid into a heating coil.
7272. That's 888.
Through an automatic wick, explained lead researcher.
If you haven't subscribed to the podcast, make sure to do that.
Dripping involves placing drops of e-liquid directly onto the exposed heating coil
Spotify, Pandora,
e-cigarette,
iTunes, all of those.
So just keep a lookout for it. They say it makes the flavors taste better and gives you a stronger hit
in your health,
they say,
and in your life.
So the survey says about 26% of students.
In my opinion, Theralac is the best probiotic on the market today. Probiotics in a healthy gut are essential to feeling great. For the best in probiotics, visit Theralac.com. That's Theralac. In my opinion, Theralac is the best probiotic on the market today. Probiotics in a healthy gut are essential to feeling great. For the best in probiotics, visit Theralac.com. That's Theralac.com.
Welcome back to the show, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272.
Connect with On-Call Radio and watch On-Call TV at InShapeNetwork.com.
In your current state of health or where you need to be, lifestyle is the medicine. Let's get on the phones and go with Henry. Hi, Welcome back to the show, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Lines are open with questions about your health. Give us a call or go to the website, go to asarx.com. Now, diabetes is something you'll hear me on my soapbox about. With sarcoidosis, something that I struggle with personally is putting a dimmer switch on. They tried to get me in my 20s. When I gained a bunch of weight, powerlifting, and bodybuilding, you really want to do everything you can to gain a bunch of weight. I was eating a bunch of food, calories, not even thinking about it. And I was studying to be a doctor. Slow the progression down. And it comes down to a couple things. First, you want to step back and say, okay, how can I reduce and cut back inflammation in the body? That's number one. You know, the heck with that comes with your eating, comes with mental and emotional stress, comes with increased exercise. I did. Your basic lifestyle habits is what has to happen the strategy
I was already learning in
school. So that's your key. Now,
I did it to myself, overcame it, and got everything back where it needs to be.
Second thing you've got to look at,
to say you can overcome
once you get that intact,
these conditions. You can overcome it.
Is what deficiencies do you have?
Take responsibility
because
for your own health and your
even
own
when
life,
you look at that, regardless of any genetic impact,
because that's what it's all about.
What was my body not getting over
the questions that you have
most conditions,
and this includes
potentially, can you get out of diabetes
develop
over
about
a decade?
So I'm going to give you some things that can really help.
Cancer, tumor,
what we call blocked artery,
the must-dos,
diabetes,
to improve
all
diabetes
these things.
Health. They don't happen overnight.
So a dozen hours
these
a year
happen
over their healthcare
years
providers
of either poor habits,
which leaves more than 8,700 hours
type
that we must take care of
that has really
diabetes.
caused it to go that way.
It's kind of a nutshell. So here's some of the tips about diabetes.
First and foremost where you
kind
need
of
to
freak
look.
out.
Okay,
like,
it's your habits.
So
even though you may have had not so great habits in the beginning, or
am I just
destined to take
insulin?
You can create new habits, and that's the hope that we have.
And that's why I love.
What do I do?
What I do,
because
you can
no matter
eat the
what
food
you're
you
dealing with, no matter where you've been, you can always have a brand new start.
You cannot have to take medication,
right? To live your potential, which is what this is all about, become the best version of you, which is what this is all about. You can always have a brand new start. It's about the whole person.
It is possible.
It's not just about eating broccoli. So this whole deal is about becoming the best version of you.
So don't worry about the diet. It's more about your lifestyle and your eating strategy every single day. That's the key. So it's equal amounts. Your body.
Okay, here's the little golden formula.
This is all in my book, which we're giving you for free, by the way. If you go to the website, go to Asa Rx.
So health,
and we're giving .com, and we're giving you the hard copy of my book, best-selling book.
It's just so cut and dry.
And we'll give you a copy of that absolutely free. I'll give it to you. I pay for it. I give it to you.
Guess what? God gave us two kidneys.
All you got to do is
pretty
just help me
amazing
with a little
that
shipping.
One kidney can function
for the whole body. You pay to get it to you. I'll pay for the book and get it to you. Okay? How about
Sometimes
that?
you need a transplant.
But there's a whole strategy in there. And basically, it's eating equal amounts of lean protein sources, like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs, low glycemic carbohydrates in the form of fruits and vegetables.
So when you get a
healthy
diagnosis, the question is, like you're asking me, is there
almonds,
anything
walnuts,
you can do?
cashews, avocados.
You're only 50.
Oh, by the way, if you want to get the book, you don't have to just go online. You can also call us.
It is. It's
at that
coming
number.
up with a good game plan.
I just was told that.
I would look at getting rid of the inflammation. That's a big
you can call the number at 888-283-7272.
Omega-3 fatty acids are really important.
My staff will help get you a
Omega-3s
copy of that book.
specifically, getting them at a high level.
Call that number and we'll be able to help you get it to you.
Really important.
Your B vitamin hard copy specifically. Definitely give us a call.
More of paradoxical
phosphate. You can definitely do it over the phone. And
can
we'll
be
give you a
helpful.
copy. Whatever we need to do to help you and serve you, we will.
One thing.
So number one, your eating strategies with diabetes. You got to see about amino acids. It's not about a diet. It's about a strategy. It's about more of a plan.
Now, is it a cure
on a regular basis than just some
kind of words?
But
is it beneficial?
So
does it support? Does it
does
help?
not make you fat. You need fat in your diet. So make sure you're adding and eating healthy fats like almonds, walnuts, cashews, avocados. Make sure you're getting the right kind of fats in your diet.
Health food stores
because you need them.
providers. They can help you find it.
The whole point is you need
we got a great team
those
of
kind of
lifestyle
fats
providers.
in your daily routine.
But yeah, I mean that's something that
make
is
a difference.
very beneficial and that can
All right.
help
Number
get you on
two
your way and put you in the right
is you got to
place
shun those
for
foods that say made for
success.
diabetics.
And
like
as you go through
forget
this
that
journey,
mess.
please
And
keep me
they're
posted. I'd
they're
love
processed foods anyway.
to hear about it and be
Look,
a
if
part
man
of it
had to
with
do
you.
something to a
Okay?
food, man or
888-283-7272. That's 888.
then
283.
it's not going to be good for you.
7272. You're listening to the
God
Asa
made the
Rx
potato. He
Experience.
didn't make potato
Go to
chips.
asarx.com.
God made
Let's jump on over to
the
Alexander.
apple.
Hi,
He
Alexander.
didn't make an apple Pop-Tart.
Alexander.
Just curious
we got to look
about
at we got to look
the
at the whole
usage of
concept that
marijuana,
eat
not
food in the way they were originally designed. If you have
necessarily
diabetes,
always
and you're going to do well. So a lot of these
concerns on that.
diabetes
Okay,
made
without-
for
yeah.
diabetic foods, they're still
So
loaded with
marijuana is
carbs
becoming popular.
and sugar
It's-
alcohols, which can cause a lot of stomach distress.
More states are coming on
So
board.
if you need
Cannabis
chocolate, do
is
dark
a big
chocolate.
deal.
Anything 75% or
oil, we're seeing
greater
that more and more.
is not even going to impact your blood
And
sugar at all. It's
been
loaded with
controversial
healthy
for
fat,
so long.
and the
Number one,
cocoa
it's a plant,
or
right?
cacao,
And a
whatever
lot
the
of the
heck you wanna
drugs
call
that
it.
we have are not
however
either
you want to pronounce
artificial.
it. That stuff
people
is
don't know
really
is
good
though
for
the
you.
most what we
And
call
it makes a big
mechanism of
difference. All right.
action. All right, how a drug
Number
works
three is
actually
know how to
taken from
delay and
plants.
prevent diabetes
They do.
complications.
They study how
So
a
over
plant
time,
works
you got
and
high
herb
blood
works, and
high
they
blood sugar can lead to
manufacture it
complications like heart disease,
into
foot
more of a
ulcers,
drug form,
amputation,
more
nerve
concentrated
damage,
or
and
whatever,
vision
and
loss.
it-
According to the
it
American
works.
Diabetes Association,
Similar to what we call
the best way to
mechanism of
reduce your
action.
risk of complications is to keep your blood
So
sugar
with,
in a healthy
with something
range.
like
That's
this,
just a given.
with
all right?
marijuana, it depends
So
on what you're
that's
using it for. But
one
I
thing
think
that
that
there
there
are-
of
so
course there are
for most
benefits. We know
people,
science has proven it now, and it's not just some
it
free
means
card
targeting
to get
blood
pot.
sugar between
So there
70
it really is. I mean,
and
CBD
about
oil is one of the
130
best anti-inflammatories
first thing in the morning.
that we
and then
have.
about
And it comes straight from a
180
plant or it comes
2
from
hours
hemp.
after a meal. You
Whatever,
want to find an
but
activity that fits you.
It's
Look, you gotta
amazing
move.
what it's
If you
doing
got
to the body
diabetes,
and the
you
results
better
that
be
people are
exercising.
getting.
Like,
Everything
don't
from
even talk to
arthritis,
me
pain
at all if
relief
you're not
going away
exercising.
to
You gotta
depression
move.
to strokes to
The body was designed to move.
seizures.
Find an
to,
activity
I mean,
you
it's
like. Doesn't matter.
unbelievable what
Dance,
we're seeing with
do
that. We're
aerobics,
seeing a
ride a
revolution
bike,
with it. And I think it's just getting
work
started.
out with weights.
You can't stop it.
Run,
So I think the
play a
FDA has
sport,
been in there
do
trying to
racquetball,
do
play
it. But
tennis,
it's the science is there.
do golf.
So I think it's
walk your
about
butt down the
controlling it
course,
and
stop
about
riding
making
in
it
the
where
cart.
it works the
Don't be
best
lazy.
for the patient.
I mean,
I
make it
agree with
count,
that. And I
right?
don't think
You're
a
gonna do
free for all is good. I don't think
So-
just go get whatever and
But
get
find
your
an activity that fits
get your
you, because
brownies
with diabetes,
and
you got to
get
keep
your
your moving.
you
Then
know,
finally,
candies
you
and your
got to keep
suckers
track
and
of
all
your
that.
medicine
I don't think
supplies.
that's just
keeping
my
track of your
opinion. I know
medicine's
it's out there and
important.
I get it. But really having it dialed
It is,
in,
and
with
know that
physicians
you are the
guiding
most
it is
important
the
member
best
of your
way to
medical
go.
team. So you got to have
So
good
I think
people
it's
around
good.
you.
I think it's got
We
its
work with tons of
place.
people, my
I do.
providers,
I mean,
all
if we
around
can
the
have
country,
something so
work with
strong as
people
certain drugs, I
and
won't
help
name
them
any
get on
names,
good
and we
personalized
say, hey,
nutrition
that's
plans
okay.
and lifestyle plans. But you
Then,
got to have a great medical
the
team all the way
benefits
around.
are
That's only
things
one
with
aspect of it. You
marijuana
got
that
to
I
get
don't
a
like.
primary
Yeah,
care
I know.
provider. You got to have
But
good
does it have some
specialists
benefits?
around
Yeah, it
you. I
does.
mean,
So
that
I
is
think
the ultimate
in the
key
right kind of manner
for your
it's
success.
good.
With diabetes,
Puts another
it's a
hour in the
daily-
charts. I want to thank our
daily
producers,
walk.
Mr. Fig, Derek Allen,
And it's about the
John
choices
Garrison,
you're
our
making
chief
daily,
engineer.
not just
Go
some
tell one
radical
person
new
something
move,
you learned on the
but
show.
be steady every single
Together,
day, giving your body
we can
what it
transform
needs.
the health
Puts
of our
another
friends,
hour in the charts. I
our
want to thank our
families,
producer,
and our community.
Derek
This
Allen,
is
and also
Asa
Mr.
Rx.
Fig.
This show is
And our
designed
chief
to provide
engineer, John
accurate
Garrison.
information of a general
Go tell
nature
one
on the
person
subject
something
matter
you learned
covered,
on the show.
given
Together,
with the
we
understanding
can
that neither
transform the
host
health
nor
of
the
our
station
friends, our
is engaged with
families,
rendering any
and
form
our
of medical advice,
communities. You're listening
diagnosis,
to
or
the Asa
treatment.
Rx
This information is not approved by the FDA. This show is and does designed to not provide intended accurate to information of a diagnose, general prevent, nature treat, on or the subject cure matter any covered,
To
given with the
experience more
understanding
of
that neither
Asa
those
Rx
nor the
audio,
station
visit
is
us
engaged
at
with rendering any form
Asa
of medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. This information is not approved by the FDA and is not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease.
To experience more of Asa Rx audio, visit us at asarx.com.